Hey Legend Crew, welcome to another episode of Legend Ethics Shared Dreams. I'm proud to introduce a good friend of mine, Emma Glassel. I've known her for a few years, and it's been amazing watching her journey in LA. So I'll let her take it over and tell you guys where she's from.
First of all, just want to say thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate, being here, and this is an awesome brand to represent, so very happy to be here. So a little bit about me. I am from Vista, California. It's a small town in North County, San Diego. Born and raised there. Came up here about 6 years ago to go to UCLA. I've since moved to the Valley, and I've been here ever since.
Fantastic. What'd you study at UCLA, by the way?
So at UCLA I studied sociology. I actually got in on a neuroscience major though,
Oh, wow.
So that's an interesting story.
She's educated, guys.
Oh yeah. Started neuroscience. At that point I was thinking, that I wanted to go the medical route, and then I quickly realized it wasn't for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to waste all that time doing something I wasn't really passionate about.
Oh, of course.
And I'm glad that I kind of found my way and just realized that, not everything is about, what society thinks you should be doing in life, doctor, lawyer, or anything like that. And just really following what I felt was best for myself and what I feel like my true talents are.
Okay. So, I know what you're going into right now, but let's tell everyone else what you're going into. What is sociology led you into? What is that kind of transition to for you?
So sociology taught me a lot about working with other people and, just dealing with society and the forces that be. So I kind of discovered my interest in real estate. That's kind of what it led me into, as well as, how we work together in customer service.
Yes.
So it kind of all put it together for me that I really enjoy working with people, helping people, and business and investments. So I've started real estate. I've been doing it for about 6 months, and I'm so glad I found it. It's something I really enjoy. And
you actually helped me look at places as well, so I appreciate that.
Yeah,
and she actually promised that she'd put down the down payment. Thank you, Emma. You're such a great friend.
Once I get that first check on a $3 million house, I'm down.
Yeah, but it's been amazing watching you do that. You're doing so very diligently. You're constantly posting about it, and it's amazing the houses that you're looking at. So that's really cool. And so what has been one of the obstacles that you faced going into this? Because it is a very different direction than, say, getting a degree and pursuing that.
Right. I would say, first of all, just the expectations from my family and everyone else of what I would have done, through my degree, maybe get a master's, a PhD, whatever the case may be. Instead, I went into real estate. So, just getting that acceptance from my family, my friends, even myself.
Yeah.
But I feel like people who really love and support you will come around and they'll realize, hey, this is your passion, so, go chase that.
Yeah. And one thing I've always appreciated is, sometimes, we'll talk to each other about, like you said, we have to work a 9 to 5 to support these dreams. And sometimes it's draining, and it's very emotionally and physically draining.
Right.
You lose sight sometimes. You wonder, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? And I've always appreciated that positive energy that we balance off each other and kind of re-inspire that. So what have been your experiences with that? Working at 9 to 5, but still trying to do this. How do you balance that?
I think that it's important to, of course you got to pay the bills, so you got to work your day job, at least until things take off. But, you have to put in that time because, if you're working the 9 to 5 to make someone else's dream come true, and not putting any time towards your own, then you're never going to achieve that dream. So I think if you're really passionate about something, then you're going to put in the time, you're going to put in the effort, and, just keep motivation around you, keep like-minded people around you, like you always say, and just remind yourself daily of where you want to be and what it takes to get there, because it's not going to happen by itself. It's
not, and that's the frustrating part. Is a lot of people don't understand. Everyone says play hard, work hard, and that duality, and it is very true. And the way I like to see it is planes.
You sure?
Okay, so
where were we?
So going back to what we were talking about before that plane flew over, is that duality of work hard, play hard,
Right.
And it's a lot of people say, but they don't truly, embrace that mindset. Because The way I like to see it is, if you're really doing something you're passionate about, and I don't see it as work. It is hard work, but I don't see it as work.
Right.
My dad, I mean, for example, he'll tell me to take a break every once in a while. I mean, don't drain yourself. I don't see it as draining myself. I mean, I see it as, I'm so passionate about this, I don't want to quit. I can't. My mind is always focused on this or that or whatever, how to grow this, how to make it better, how to improve myself at this aspect of my life.
Right.
You know? But then that's when I do have a day off, I feel like I've earned it. I deserve to sleep in. I deserve to go on this vacation or hang out with friends and such. You know, I've earned that day off. So, I mean, I do recognize that hard work in you, and because you're constantly posting about this house, this open house, and there are days when you're doing multiple open houses in a day, and it's amazing. I mean, it's showing that you're getting out there. To make stuff happen, you have to get out there and make it happen yourself. Yeah,
definitely. And I definitely agree with what you're saying in that,
Planes!
But, you know, something my dad taught me is that if you're really passionate about something, you'll never work a day in your life. He actually went to technical school for 2 years, put a lot of time and money into that, and, you know, then realized that wasn't something that he wanted to do.
Yeah.
So he actually went a completely separate way with his career and worked in a field that was, for the most part, commission-based, just like I'm doing now. And, you know, he really enjoyed it. Now my mom and my brother work with him, and, you know, they've made a great living because it's something that they're really passionate about. So he supports me in that sense, and, you know, I definitely agree. You have to kind of go with that passion, and if that's the case, then, you know, you work your 9 to 5 and you pay your bills, and you'll still have that energy after because it's something you really want and you have that strong desire for. So
that's awesome. That's fantastic. Well, I'm glad you're chasing your dreams. I mean, that's not, I say it's an easy thing to do by chasing your dreams and then giving back, doing good, you know, leaving a positive impact upon the world. But it's really not. I mean, you do have to, it's a mindset that you have to commit wholeheartedly to it.
Right.
Which goes back to the mission statement of Legend Ethics. I mean, no matter your dream, do it wholeheartedly, and your life is legendary.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's just a simple click in the brain.
Right.
Make it happen. Make that decision to make it happen.
Yeah, and it can't be something you want 90%, you know, it'll never work. It's got to be something that you just can't live without. Something
100%.
that if you did anything else, it just wouldn't be right. So, yeah, glad that
All right, guys, so we're going to wrap that up for this episode of Legend Ethics Shared Dreams. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below about your dreams and obstacles, because, like I said before, I'd love to have someone on the show who I've never met before. That'd be amazing. And so thank you, Emma, for being on the show. I appreciate it. I mean, you're a prime example of who I want wearing my brand.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
I'm so proud to support it.
Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm going to be posting the social medias for Emma Glassel, so you can be checking out her real estate and such and seeing what she's doing. Check out all her open houses. I'm going to be posting links to the Legend Ethics online apparel store, so be sure to check that out. And that's about it. So let's build the Legend Crew, guys. Let's keep it going.